Hello YouTube, welcome to Redneck Mining Tech. Today I got a question for you. Who be hashing? I know I be hashing. Anyway, I finally got this Nvidia rig set back up. I had some issues with Hiveos last night, and it was giving me a lot of trouble with no memory issue. It was giving me that error code. And I spent some time in the BIOS of that ASRock H81 Mining Pro BTC or whatever the code is for that motherboard, with no luck at all changing BIOS settings. I'm not going to dive into what I was doing because I have no video proof of it, but I ended up switching over to Windows and it did the exact same thing on it, but I was able to find some information on that to get it straightened out. It was off of a Reddit forum, so you know, maybe later on I'll go back through that, get a video going to show you how I was able to correct my faults on that. But for the time being, I'm not a how-to channel. Maybe I'll get into that once I have a little more experience myself. As of right now though, it's running fairly smooth. As it stands, my current hash rate is 107.2 with my average at 52, but it's coming up as we speak, so everything's running smooth on that. I do need to go back and do a little bit better cable management on this. I just got it together. I'll shut it down and zap strap and zip tie my wires together, that way it doesn't look like such a mess. But all in all, these two cards over here look pretty together. I hope like hell that I can get 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more of them, 10 more. Hell, RTX 3060 in my book is the way to go, at least on the Founder Edition cards. Also found out last night that on Ethereum they are non-LHR cards. So I started off trying to mine Ravencoin on Hiveos, and I was able to get about, I don't know, around 1.5 minutes of mining before I would run into the memory issue. So I tried to switch it over to Ethereum, and it was doing the exact same thing, but and this is without any overclocks. So without any overclocks on it, the two Founders Edition cards, they were getting around 57, 58 mega hash a second. And the MSI 3060 Ti, it was getting around 27, 28. Well, when I put in some overclocks on it, trying to see if that corrected the problem, I was getting around 60 to 61 for the Founders Edition cards, and I could get around 31, 32 with the MSI card. So that was pretty good from what from my standpoint. I'm going to do a little more research and maybe I can get it running on Hiveos, which is where I'd like it to be. But, you know, until then I'm going to let it run on Windows, so that's what's going on there. Also, I got another little present in the mail earlier today. I finally got my grow tent set up, which I'll be assembling. Might shoot a little video of that if y'all like to see it. You know, I think I'm just going to go ahead and say yes, I'm going to shoot some video of that going together, because that's going to be very important to me on getting my power bill knocked down, because my AC unit is right in here, and not only is it cooling the whole house, but it's also processing the hot air that this mining rig's putting off, which is causing my power bill to be way more outrageous than what it should be. Once I get the grow tent set up, it's probably going to go right here in this corner, and during the summer months I'm going to vent the hot air out that window right there, which I've already got open to let some of the heat out. And then during the winter I'm going to move it over here, which is coming soon, and I'm going to take the duct and vent it into the AC system or heating ducts, and use it to supplement the heat going into my house. Yeah, that's pretty much what I've got going on for this video, trying to keep it short, sweet, and simple. Oh, another thing is I've got my test rig, I've got it set up to where you know, I can start testing some used graphics cards that I buy here and there. or when that time comes. That way, you know, if I get one off of like Marketplace, or if I buy it off of eBay, I can go ahead and get it, you know, checked out, make sure it's going to mine, make sure it's going to have video output, there's no issues with it, and that it's stable. And if it needs me to rebuild it and replace thermal pads or paste on the GPU or memory modules, I can go ahead and knock that out before I shut down my whole rig to install it. Yeah, see, that's pretty much it. I've got to get another power supply for it. That way I can test 6800s, 57s, and, you know, some 3060s, 3070s, or whatever else I might decide to buy, because that little Corsair CX430, I don't think it can handle much more than a 1660. I don't think it can handle a 2060. That card has a TDP of around 185, 220, somewhere in that range, and yeah, I don't think it'll handle that at all. What's that kind of thing? One of my first instincts on that was that the motherboard was bad, but now that I've got it running on Windows, I don't know, I'm not sure what's up with it. I'm gonna have to dive a little deeper to get it running on Hiveos. I'm really pushing for that. That way I can dual mine Ravencoin and Zilliqa together. And also, once I get it done, I'm going to have the two 3060 Ti Founders Edition cards on ETH. And I'm going to let the MSI card, the 2060 and the 1660 on Ravencoin still. Anyway, that's all I've got for you today. Yeah, I be hashing. And if you're watching this video, you probably be hashing too. And if not, you're contemplating hashing. So if you're contemplating it, I suggest starting off with a pre-built versus with the way I did it, because I didn't know a damn thing about computers when I got into this, and I dealt with a lot of headaches on getting the correct components together, and how to plug things in, hook it up, what to use for power or powering up graphics cards, and what not to use for powering up graphics cards. So, you know, pre-built's probably the way to go if you're just now getting into this. And once you have a better understanding of how computers work, then get into building actual open air mining rigs like myself. You'd save yourself a lot of headache, time, and trouble. Anyway, that's all I've got for you right now. There will be more videos to come. I'm going to try to do at least one a week, but I'm shooting more towards 2 to 3 a week, just to get my name out there and, you know, establish myself. So, if you don't mind, drop a like. Don't forget to subscribe. Help get me out there. And comment if you see ways that I can improve. Anyway, that's it. Y'all have a good one. Bye.